Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Steph and Rick. Today, for our Black Excellence, we're going to be doing Martin Lawrence and Tika Sumpter. And before we get into our review here, if you like what we're doing on the channel for movies, animes, games, and TV shows, join our family, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and join our family. So Rick, let's do Martin first here. What stood out for you for Martin Lawrence?
Man, I can go all the way back to the Martin Lawrence show. That probably was my first introduction to Martin, like probably most people. But honestly, I've always liked the Big Mama movies. Now, a lot of people knock on that as well. Yes, in the later years, it kind of got redundant, but the first one and the second one, really, I think were fine and entertaining.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, it's the Martin Lawrence show has got to be the top thing out of all of them.
Gotcha.
Him playing the different roles alone was phenomenal.
Yes.
Then you had Brother Man coming down all the time with food. Classic moments. Tommy ain't got no job.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. And then Cole and Big Shirley. I mean, to this day, you'll still have memes and things like that for the Martin movie. The boxing match of him getting his face beat in to the point it just looked creepy. I'm just going to say creepy at this point. I mean, and honestly, I think that really took his career to different levels. Now, of course, he had issues, struggling with drugs and all that stuff. But a lot of things happened during those times for a lot of people. So I won't get into any of that. But he overcame it all. He's got quite a bit of successful movie franchises, in my opinion. You had Bad Boys. You have the Big Mama franchise. A few other things, I think.
Yes, he played in Life, Rebound.
Well, he's played in a lot of movies.
Black Knight. I mean, yeah, just to name a few.
But as far as franchises, those probably some of his biggest ones. But who knows? I think we're supposed to be getting a new edition of the Martin Lawrence show.
Okay.
With most of the original cast.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, most. Of course, can't have all. But I will say this, Jerome. Anywho, how about you?
For me, I was actually going to say the Martin show, but
My bad.
It's not a problem. It would have to be the Bad Boys franchise. Him and Will Smith together just killed it. With Will Smith being the cool cop and him being like, just the funny one who's like making mistakes, and it was just hilarious all together. Yeah. Their dynamic was great. Yeah, their dynamic was great. And like, if I'm not mistaken, I believe one of them, I can't remember exactly one, but one of them said that they wouldn't do the movie without the other. So like that brought together a good friendship that lasted, years, and they did 3 iterations of the movie. And it was just good, man. I do have my quibbles about the last one taking so long.
Yeah, but see, I think a lot of that had to do more so with Will Smith's schedule and all. I mean, a few moments probably was with Martin and him figuring certain things out, but a lot of it definitely had to do with Will's schedule. Because at one point, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, we was like, oh yeah, we're getting a sequel. Then nope, that's put back on pause because of Will Smith's schedule.
Yeah.
Then there was a directorial issue.
Yeah,
I mean, we finally got one.
We finally did get it, but it's just like, this movie's been out. Part 2 been out for forever.
Yeah.
But like I said, they did a very, very great job together. The whole them singing the Bad Boys thing, and the whole scene where they were just when they broke up the KKK rally, and he ended up getting shot in his behind and stuff like that. Yeah, that right there, man, is hilarious. It's comedy gold.
You know they turned that one into a meme with this election.
Yeah.
Talking about Pennsylvania and Georgia popping up.
But yeah. So Well, he's done a phenomenal job in almost everything he's done. And surprisingly, I did not say Life.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I thought that would have been your go-to.
But no, I might have to change it up. But yeah, man, the Bad Boys franchise is definitely one to remember.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's one of the first few times of it. Yeah, actually, that is probably the first time you've seen him more so as a cop in a different light compared to Big Mama. 'Cause Big Mama, he was a cop, but it was more so comical.
A lot of them, I mean, all his cop movies was comical. Like he had, was it Blue Street?
Yeah, I mean that
comical.
But this one was more of the more serious.
It was more serious. He definitely had comedy moments, but it was more serious. Yeah, I definitely agree. All right, so Tika Sumpter. All right.
Tika Sumpter. She's been in quite a bit too.
Yes.
Especially as of lately. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go with, so Tika, I'm going to have to go with Ride Along. The whole franchise.
Okay.
Granted, yeah, a lot of people knock Ride Along because to me, it kind of is a knockoff to Bad Boys in a way. But it had its own, it was more so comical.
Yes.
To be, if anything. But she holds her own in a lot of movies and all that. And the way in this, how they try to, well, Ice Cube particularly tried to play her as being the more dependent younger sister or whatever. And turns out she was able to hold her own in this. So I was like, correct. But she's been in, I think The Haves and Have-Nots and other stuff too.
Yes.
She does more of the low-key roles, I would say. She doesn't take the big spotlight roles as much.
True.
For big-time movies. Who knows? Some people might not want it. Some people might. But for the role she plays them well. I will say that. And how about you?
So, actually, you already said it. I'm going to do Have and Have-Nots because I've been watching it with my wife. And it's, at first I was like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
And just to see her character, Candace, or as they say, Candy Cane. She is wild, yo. Like, the things that she says, the things that she does. She's very smart. Very, very, meticulous with her moves. And she's a very stubborn person as well. Like, her character does it all. And she's played this role. She's playing the tail off this role, and it's just great. It's great acting. It's just everything. Like she has the sex appeal in the show. She has the I don't know, the know-with-all, the street smarts, the book smarts, everything. Like they put everything into this character, and like it's one of those characters that to me that will go down in TV show history. That's like if someone was to say, oh, who else could you see or picturing playing this role? Honestly, no one else, because she's done so well in this role and has absolutely been killing it. And she, like I said, she's done a phenomenal job from the very first episode to the show that, and it's honestly still going right now. Don't know when it's going to end. I feel like I need to hurry up and end. Just my opinion. Because, I mean...
It might be coming to an end.
Yeah, it's been drawn out, but she is killing her role as Candace Young. Doing a very, very good job, and kudos to her for everything she's done and things that she will do in the future.
Okay.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, if you have a favorite Martin Lawrence or Tika Sumpter movie or show, let us know in the comment section. Let's have a little conversation about it. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe. Until next time.